So, hi, I am here today in Peterborough at the Trade Mastermind event with BBC's apprentice winner, Joseph Valente. Joseph, thank you very much for having me today.
Thanks for coming, champ.
Yeah, really appreciate it. It's been a long journey here. So, just for those on our side who are watching and you know, for my tens of followers who are watching, why am I here today?
Okay, so thanks for coming, by the way. Really appreciate it. Did a phenomenal talk. Everybody was absolutely loving it, so thanks for that. So Trade Mastermind is a training business that I set up at the beginning of 2020 to teach tradespeople how to become business people.
Right.
I spent my career as a young teenager, going for an apprenticeship, becoming a qualified plumber, gas engineer, then started a business at 22 and realised that I was a plumber that had started a plumbing company, but I wasn't a businessman running a plumbing company. And as I built a national plumbing business in my 20s, I came to realise that most business owners don't grow either through fear of failure or they grow and they make mistakes because they don't know what they're doing. So I love the personal development industry. It's what's helped me to scale and grow personally, professionally, financially. And when I started Trade Mastermind, I wanted to go back to the industry and help all those other trades business owners that were ambitious, hungry, but just didn't have the knowledge and the skill set to be able to scale.
Yeah.
So inviting you down here today specifically and HIES to come and showcase what they do is part of the Solar Renewables Academy. Brilliant. Where we teach electricians, plumbers, trades businesses that want to get into the renewable sector, how to build a 7-figure business and beyond. So brilliant. I thought it'd be fantastic to have you guys down here, well respected, really important part of the industry, and get you to come and help the businesses, because we teach the business stuff, but they still need all of the qualifications and registrations and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and do you know what, I really appreciate inviting me and having this, sort of back and forth. It's been absolutely brilliant. We've tried doing this now, haven't we, for quite some time coming down. But I think as a northerner, we get scared of travelling down south. So it's always been one of those. And, no, I really appreciate you having me down here. And I think it's extremely, massively important to know that being a tradesman doesn't necessarily you are a tradesman. You can be a businessman who has a trade.
Absolutely.
And on the flip side, I think something that you've shown, and it's been obviously nationalised and shown sort of progressively and bigger, is you can be a tradesman who can become a business person. And you put the two and two together, effectively trades are going to be here forever. Forever. They've been here long before we were here, and they'll be long after we're here as well. So I think it's really good. I'm sort of really excited, really happy to be on board with you guys and working with you guys as well.
I always say to the trades guys, look, how many electricians and plumbers? I went to college as a plumber for nearly 3 years to do my plumbing qualifications and the gas qualifications. So I understood the value of training, and I wouldn't have dreamed of becoming or going into someone's home and start messing with the gas or whatever if I didn't have my qualifications. Same with an electrician and so on. But what I usually say to the people that we have attending our seminars, who went to plumbing college, electrical college, everyone puts their hand up. I say, who's a business owner in the room? Everyone puts their hand up. Then I say, who went to business college? And no one puts their hand up.
No.
So, when you start a business, you become a business owner, and those skills that you've acquired to be a great tradesperson, unless you want to stay on the tools and operate as a one-man band, they become redundant, because somebody's got to do the marketing, someone's got to do the sales, someone's got to run the operations, they've got to do the recruitment, build the systems, understand the numbers, and that is the business owner's responsibility. So it just comes from a transition of leveling up, growing professionally, and understanding what you want out of the business. Because I have massive respect for every one-man band and sole trader that wants to just work for themselves, earn an income, build a great local business and do that. But I also have massive respect for people that want to build a big company and hire and recruit people and want to take it to the next level.
Yeah, and do you know what? I think you've nailed something there that I've sort of banged that drum for quite some time now, is you can get your level 3 in solar installations and your heat pumps, and you become a boiler and stuff like that. And you can go out on at 15, 16 years old, when we were kids doing apprentices, but no one shows you how to file a tax return. No one shows you how to start a company on Companies House. And and open a bank statements and set your liability insurances. And I think the brilliant thing that you guys are doing here, and people have taken shots at this for years, haven't they, and tried it. But the thing that you've nailed home constantly that I've seen, you are everywhere because, your marketing team, you've done a great job, by the way. The big thing is you are showing those installers that, one, it's natural to be afraid. One, it's natural to have that fear.
Yeah.
That's a big thing because, as a predominantly male-driven industry, we don't like to show fear, and you'll get installers that don't like to show that they're nervous about setting things up. Yeah. And I think you've shone a light, a really, really good way of showing that light as to installers can actually lean back on someone trusted, and not that you haven't got the credentials, but people can lean back on you and understand and develop from what you're showing them as well. So I think it's massive, and that's a big thing for me. Is I don't like to put my name and face to anything really that I don't believe in. And like I said, this has been 2-3 years in the making.
And what have you seen from coming down here today with the business owners?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's the only time really where I can speak to 150 installers in one room is the likes of Solar and Storage and the installer show at the NEC, and that's once, twice a year.
Yeah.
And I think speaking to Gerge then and Alex, and I think the main thing that I can see, and the main thing that's driven for me coming here as well, is everyone is so hungry.
Yeah.
You have got literally a hungry pack of wolves in one room who want to develop their business, their personal skills, the financial skills, the business acumen. You've got them all in one room, and you're talking about my favourite products, which is solar PV and battery storage. So for me, this is like me going back to being 10 years old again. And I get to be a geek, and I get to share it with people who want to make money and want to sort of like progress in the renewable industry. So I think the setup that you've got here, the guys and the girls that you've got working in the industry and the business that you brought over, it's fantastic and it's next level. I'll be honest with you, I was blown away.
Good.
I'm not just
amazing.
saying that
I'm really pleased. Yeah.
But it's been fantastic, and it's something I'm really glad to be a part of.
Yeah, and we run 16 events now a month.
Wow.
So we do 4 delivery days. So academies like this, we've got the Boiler Academy, the Renewables Academy, the Construction Academy. We're just about to launch the Air Source Academy.
Right.
So that's going to be a massive.
Yeah,
we've got loads of people wanting to come into that, so it'd be great to get you involved. And then we run about 12 discovery days where the businesses come for a free day of training to find out whether they want to, take it to the next level or not.
Oh, right.
The business has been going 4 years now. We're doing £1 million a month in training sales.
Wow.
So in training products. So that shows how popular it is.
Yeah.
And we've got about 50 staff here across the company now. So it's really been amazing. But most importantly, it delivers incredible results for the customers. You get guys coming in doing a couple of 100,000 a year as an electrical business, trying to find an operating model that they're matching together from a little bit of new build and a little bit of domestic and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They come in, they focus on building a scalable solar business. Yeah. £15,000 order values. Very quickly, they've got this perfect, repeatable system that allows them to scale and grow, and they can be proactive, forecast their numbers, forecast their profit, build their systems, hire the right people. Whereas so many trades businesses are stuck in that reactive, trying to be everything to everybody stuff, and it just spreads them too thin, and then they never get the opportunity to scale and grow. So niching down is something that I think is really important for anybody listening to this. And going into a great sector like renewables. If you're going to do anything in construction right now, renewables has got to be the most exciting move to make.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And I think what we're getting now, obviously, the renewable sector, it's a modern day, it's a young man's game where guys are coming out of college now and they are going straight into solar PV and air source heat pumps, because that's obviously the world we live in now, and that's the way the country's driving us. So we're getting, 20, 30, 40, 50 applicants a month coming through HIES, wanting to sort of grow and take their business to the next level in terms of getting qualified and things like that. But we are getting more and more questions about how can people improve their business acumen and their overall outlook on business. So for those guys, where can they go? What can they do to get on board with you guys?
So if they go over to trademastermind.co.uk and come through the inquiry form on there, or reach out to us on social media, Instagram, live chat on the website, LinkedIn, let you know. and just come down to one of the free discovery days. But there's no better investment you will make than in yourself.
Yeah.
And that is what every business owner, they're happy to buy vans and tools and websites, but they haven't invested in their knowledge. And your business is only going to grow as far as you can take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do something your future self is going to thank you for, and level up.
Perfect. Well, Joseph, really appreciate you having me today, mate.
Yeah,
it's been
thanks for
absolutely
coming down,
class.
buddy.
Yeah, really appreciate that.
Great.
All right, thank you.